Good morning and welcome to Start Your Day with Dr. A, a 5-minute inspirational to get your day off to an amazing start. I want to start with the story this morning. David Brown is a world-class athlete. His time in the 100 meters is less than 11 seconds, which is fairly close to the 9.495 world record that's set by superstar, multiple Olympic champion Usain Bolt. We've heard of him. David Brown is close to that record. But there's one big difference between David Brown and the other record-setting sprinters, including Usain Bolt. David Brown is blind. No blind athlete has ever run 100 meters as fast as David. When he prepares to race, this way does he gets in the starting blocks, and then he grabs one end of an old frayed shoelace with loops at each end. David curls his fingers tightly around one loop, and then Jerome Avery grabs the other. You see, Jerome is David's guide, the one that runs with David stride for stride down the track. 4 inches, David says. That's all we have between us, just 4 inches. Listen, you and I are yoked with Christ, but instead of 4 inches of a shoelace, we have him living in our hearts and working in and through us by his Holy Spirit. Listen, we may not be physically blind like David Brown, but there are times when we are blind in a situation, not knowing where to go and what to do, and that is when we can depend on Jesus' guidance and direction. You know, when I was first writing this book, my wife and I were contemplating a move away from our current home. We lived in California all of our lives, and in a real sense, we were blind to what lied on the other side. And we both were experiencing some trepidation, if not all-out fear, if we're going to be honest, about what will it be like to live in an entirely new state, an entirely new culture, entirely new thought process, having to lay down roots again, create incomes, and all that goes with a move across country of that magnitude from California to North Carolina. We know we did that. And even though we were blind in the situation, we were yoked together with Christ. Just like Jerome Avery was running stride for stride with David Brown, we were with Christ, and Christ was not blind. And we depended totally on him to get us to the finish line, just as David completely depended on Jerome. And you know, you and I can still depend on him today to get us to the destination he's already planned and laid out for us. Remember, he said, I have good works for you laid out, already planned. And guess what? We may be blind sometime, but Christ is never running blind. And as long as we're yoked with him, we will always know where to go. We will get to our destination. That's going to do it for today. This is actually a 3-2-1 countdown. This is our last 3 days that we're going to be doing a devotional with Start Your Day. And many have inquired about wanting more, and you can get more. If you want the book, you can get Image and Identity. That's the book I'm working out of on Amazon.com. You can get it in Kindle or paperback. All right. I'll see you tomorrow on Start Your Day with Dr. A.